Hello students, welcome to Uttarul. Now so far we have discussed two units of the chapter Diversity of Living Organisms. First one was characteristics of living beings. The next one was biological classification. So in the biological classification, we are towards the end of the series. This is the third video of the series. So far in the lectures of biological classification, we have discussed about what is taxonomy, what is systematics. We have learnt in details the difference between the two and also about nomenclature. There were two types of nomenclature that we have discussed, binomial nomenclature and trinomial nomenclature. And we have also learnt about the international codes related to the nomenclature of different organisms. We have learnt about the abbreviations. Now, in the third lecture of the series, this is going to be the last lecture of this unit. We will be discussing about taxonomic hierarchy and systematic position. Now, in the last lecture, I have discussed about the need of classification. There is a need for classification. Why is there a need of classification, students? Because there are so many organisms around us. 1.7 to 1.8 million organisms are there around us according to NCERT. Now, in order to study them, it is impossible to study them individually. So what do? We classify them into different groups based on the similarity of their characters. So this arrangement that you see over here, since you are in high school now, you must be aware of this division, these levels. You have learnt about it in your junior classes. Let us quickly revise about them now. So taxonomic hierarchy is the arrangement of various taxonomic levels. It is the arrangement of various taxonomic levels, one above the other, starting from kingdom to species. So here you can see we are starting with the kingdom and we are moving to the species. Starting with the kingdom, moving to the species. And what is the trend that goes on in this taxonomic hierarchy? It is that the specificity, that means the common characteristics, increases down the hierarchy. So two organisms, take for example, are placed in one kingdom. Fish and monkey, they're placed under the kingdom Animalia. But they have very little resemblances, right? Isn't it? So you can say that two organisms lying on this under the same kingdom will have very less similarities compared to the ones placed under the same levels of species or same levels of genus. All right. So let us quickly delve into the theory introduction of it. So this taxonomic hierarchy, this system was introduced by Carolus Linnaeus. When he introduced, he used three categories, namely class, order, genus, species, and variety. These were the 5 categories that he used. Now later on it was improved and we introduced 7 obligate categories. These are the 7 obligate categories or levels. 7 obligate categories. Now, in order to remember these levels, we can use a one-liner. What is that? We have the first letter of the word kingdom, K. Keep, pot, clean, or family gets sick. Okay, so we are using the from here we are getting the first alphabets of the words. So K for keep will remind you of kingdom. Similarly, P for phylum, C of clean is similar to class. O of odd will remind you of order. F for family, G for genus, and S for species. So keep pot clean or family gets sick. With this one-liner, you'll be able to remember all the 7 obligate categories of taxonomic hierarchy. Now let us talk a little bit about each of the levels, each of the 7 obligatory levels. And another thing, students, you need to remember, there are about 21 intermediate categories. Okay, example, subclass, subfamily. These are all intermediate categories. So apart from 7 obligate categories, there are 21 intermediate categories. Now let us discuss about the 7 obligate categories that we have. Let us start from the kingdom. So the kingdom includes all the organisms that share set of distinguishing common characters. Plants are put in the plant kingdom, while animals are included in the animal kingdom. This is the highest taxonomic category. Remember, we are starting from kingdom and we are moving down to the species. So kingdom is the highest taxonomic categories. Just below kingdom, we have phylum. It includes all organisms belonging to different classes. So all organisms that are belonging to different classes are put together under the same phylum, being a few common characters. So organisms that are placed under phylum will show a few common characters. And botanists, there is one thing you need to know. Botanists use the word division, not phylum. So for plants, it is division. All right. So the next level we have is class. So what is a class? It includes one or more related order. Order is the next lower level after class. So the order includes one or more related families. All right. And what is families? It includes one or more related genera or genus, which is the next taxonomic level after family. So it includes one or more related genera differentiated from other related families by certain characteristics. So one family can be differentiated from the other on the basis of certain characteristics. Next, we have genus. So a group of related species which resemble one another in certain correlated characters are placed under the genus. Monotypic genus has only one species. So you will get a definition on what is monotypic genus. You can get questions on this one. What is monotypic genus? A genus which has only one species, whereas a polytypic genus is a genus which has more than one species. Example, Panthera. Panthera will be a polytypic genus. It has Panthera leo, Panthera tigris, isn't it? So it is a polytypic genus. Next, we have species. It's a group of individuals with similar morphological characters which are able to breed among themselves and produce their own kind, which is fertile. So species, they are able to breed and produce fertile offspring. All right. So species, they are able, that's a group of organisms which has similar morphological characters. The similarity is the maximum. The similarity increases from kingdom to species. So it's a group of organisms that can breed among themselves and they have similar characteristics and they produce fertile offspring. This is a very important word, producing fertile offspring in the definition of species. Here you can see an example of taxonomic hierarchy where I have used where I have shown the taxonomic hierarchy for us humans. So the first thing that we have over here is kingdom. We know that taxonomic hierarchy, the highest level of taxonomy is kingdom. So human beings belong to the kingdom Animalia. Under kingdom Animalia, they have the phylum. They come under the phylum Chordates. Next, in the phylum Chordates, they come under the class Mammals. In the class Mammals, they come under the order Primates. In the order Primates, they come under the family Hominids. And in the family of hominids, they come under the genus Homo. And lastly, they have the species Sapiens. Alright, so this is the taxonomic hierarchy of, it's an example that I've taken, it's of human being. And you can say that specificity or common characters increases from kingdom to species. Alright. Now, let us quickly discuss about systematic position. What do you understand by systematic position? Now, listen very carefully. When someone is sending you a letter, let's take my name for example. My name you can see over here is, I've written it, Shamprita Shaha. That is my name. Someone from another country is trying to send me a letter. Now, India is a highly populated country, right? So sending me a letter is not going to be a very easy task. It's not like the old days we used to do, you send a pigeon from Africa and it will reach me. You cannot expect it like that. Things don't work like that anymore nowadays. So a proper description is needed. Description of my location. So that the person who's sending me the letter will be able to locate me among thousands of individuals. So how does it happen? He or she has to put an address. What is my address? My address defines or describes my location on this planet, I would say. So what is that? How do you put it in the letter? At the center, you know the format. At the center, you write the senders not recipients, name, address, and details. So what details are necessary? First, you have to write the name of the person, isn't it? This is the name. Next, name of the apartment and floor or flat number. All these things are there. Next, in the third line, you have to write the name of the street in which the house is located, isn't it? And if any other landmark or as such is there, you have to mention that also. In the next line, you have to put the district. Like I reside in Kolkata, so my district will be Kolkata. And suppose this is the pin code at which I reside. So this pin code will help the person who is out to deliver me the letter will be able to locate me with the help of pin code. Next, where does this Kolkata lie? The city of Kolkata is situated in West Bengal. So you have to mention West Bengal. And where is West Bengal? It is inside India. So all these details, these are all necessary details. Just like we had talked about 7 obligate categories, we also now we are talking about the details which are necessary for the postman to have to in order to locate me. So the 7 obliques in the similar way, what is systematic position? It is the description of the organism on the basis of several taxonomic categories. It is the description of an organism in terms of various levels to which it belongs. So now on the right hand side, you can see I have given the systematic position of hibiscus. Now, in order to locate hibiscus using the 7 obligate categories, we will be needing these informations. So, the plant hibiscus, what is the name of the species that we are identifying, that we have at our hand? It is Rosa sinensis. Under which genus does it belong? It belongs under the genus Hibiscus. This genus Hibiscus belongs to the family Malvaceae. Now, in case of plants, the name of the families ends with CEAE. Remember, this family Malvaceae belongs to the order Malvaceae. In plants, the name of the orders end with ales. In case of in case of the order Malvaceae, it belongs to the class Magnoliopsida. Just follow the end suffix. Next, this class Magnoliopsida belongs under the division Magnoliophyta. And lastly, this belongs to the kingdom Plantae, since it's a plant. Okay, so this is what systematic position is. Systematic position is the of an organism in terms of various levels to which it belongs. All right. Next, so that's all about systematic position and taxonomic hierarchy. Now let us take a few questions to test your understanding. Here the question says, select the option that correctly categorize Mangifera indica, that is mango, in the sequence of taxonomic categories. They have given us a sequence, not the one that is accepted. Family, order, genus, class, and division. So let us check the options, categories of mango, in order to answer this question. And they have given us, since they have given us the specific categories on which we have to work: family, order, genus, class, and division. So angiospermy, it is the division. I'm using the letter D to denote that. Dicotyledone is the class. Mangifera is the genus. Anacardiaceae is the family, and Sapindiledone, Angiospermy, Mangifera, Anacardiaceae, and Sapindales. So we have the sequence of division, class, genus, family, and order. That is not the sequence they are asking for. They are asking for family, order, class, genus, family, order, genus, class, and division. So this option is incorrect. Let us go to the next option. Dicotyledone, that is class. Sapindales, that is order. Indica, that is species. Anacardiaceae, that is family. And Angiospermy, that is division. This is also not the order they are asking for. So this is an incorrect option. Lastly, we have Anacardiaceae, that is family. Sapindales, that is order. Mangifera is the genus. Dicotyledone is the class, and Angiospermy is the division. So yes, this is the correct option that they are having over here. All right. So this is the exact sequence that they have asked for: family, order, genus, class, and division. And lastly, you can check the option also, but since you have got only one answer, so the last one will automatically be opted out. That's all for today, students. Please revise your concepts, as only a few days and a few months are left probably for your NEET exam. So please revise your concepts with our channel, and I hope you have enjoyed the brief. I've tried to explain the concept in a very brief way so that you're able to answer the questions for the entrance. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And please continue to follow our channel Uttaron on different social media handles. Thank you.